So it's not going to be a long live. My kids are getting home from school pretty much any minute. And I fed my wife really good. I fed my mom. I fed my dogs. I got to feed my kids. So it's not going to be a long live stream. But just wanted to talk about a few things. So I know that everybody is very, very interested and concerned on what is going to happen with the upcoming hearing that has now been upped. It's been pushed up from April 27th to April 25th. I will say this, okay? The judge has been pointing out a lot of suspicious activity with Adam Aaron. She definitely 100% seems to be onto his, deceptive friggin' shit that he does. So I actually am feeling pretty confident that we might have a positive turn of events. I'm thinking there's a possibility that the judge is going to continue to delay the conversion of APE into AMC. But what we're really all hoping for is that she will also delay the 1-for-10 reverse stock split. Now, can I guarantee this is going to happen? Of course not. I have no idea. But I think there's a chance because, like I said, the judge is on to Adam Aaron's deceptive behavior. And I definitely think that she's not playing around. And I definitely think that Adam Aaron is sweating his balls a little bit. That's what I feel. That's my opinion. And who knows how this could turn out. Your birthday is April 25th, Back to the Future. Hey, first of all, happy birthday. It's not April 25th yet, but maybe your birthday will bring us good luck. Maybe it'll be a good luck day. God bless. Look, I've gotten to the point that I'm different than most. Yeah, let's hope. I'm different than most YouTubers. I've been noticing you got two types of AMC YouTubers right now. You have the complete, utter negative AMC YouTubers, like just that's it, like Frankie Muhammad, that's it. It's like, that's it. We're finished. It's done. Adam Aaron screwed us. The 1% screwed us. We're finished. It's over. And then you have other people like, Phil For Real, who sucks on, he's like a groupie. He's like Adam Aaron's groupie. You know what I mean? It's like sucking on his thumb, getting excited. Remember he told the story, Adam Aaron sat next to him and his family in the movie theater. So, look, I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm not 100% negative, but yet I'm not 100% positive. You understand? It's like that song, Meet Me in the Middle. So in either case scenario, I'm holding my AMC. So if this 1-for-10 reverse stock split goes through, I'm not selling. I'm not going to sell. That's it. Listen, I already told my wife. I made a decision when I got involved with this play, over like 2 years ago. And I like to finish things that I start. So it's a zero or a hero for me. That's it. It's zero or hero. Like, see, to me, there's no dates. I'm not, how Lou always comes up with dates, March 3rd, all of this shit. To me, there's no dates. I just hold. See, what I try to do is I try to deflect my mind because a lot of people don't understand the Ape Father. You don't understand me at all. I try to deflect my mind from the fact that I'm down a very large amount of money from AMC. I try to deflect my mind. I go out, I eat, I put myself in my happy place. I have a lot of fun with my family and I deflect it because, see, I noticed a lot of people dwell on it. A lot of people dwell. I actually had a guy one time, I don't want to mention his name, who actually called me up, and he said he was optioning committing suicide. And I spoke to him for like over an hour, and I'm like, listen, my friend, my brother, nothing is worth that. You have a family that needs you. You have a family that loves you. Money, see, this is the thing. Money could always be made back. Life is that's it. You commit suicide, there ain't no coming back. Okay. Money could always be made back. So I know a lot of people are hurting. I do know this. A lot of people are hurting. A lot of people are down. I mean, some people, I guess they will listen. Teddy Zane claims that he made money on AMC. It's possible because he was swing trading, he was day trading. That guy Antonio Miranda, he claims he made a lot of money on AMC. There are people who claim that they made money. Matt Kors claims he lost $600,000. I don't even know what Lou claims. I don't even know. I know for a fact that Lou never owned AMC, but what does he claim? Does he claim he took a loss? Like what's his bullshit? What's his bullshit story? I have no idea. I don't know about that guy. The only thing I know about that guy is a con man. I don't know nothing else. But who's this guy? Millennial collector. So you'll be losing your money sooner and faster. Best news of the day. See, obviously this guy is just a hater, a complete jerk off. Um, I was smart enough, okay, that see, you don't realize this. A very long time ago, I made a video called AMC is a scam. Now, what I was referring to was Adam Aaron, AMC insiders, and all the shit that we now see that has now come to fruition. Okay. I lost a tremendous amount of subscribers. Like you have no idea. I was like, people have no idea. I was under at one point. I was under 10,000 subscribers. I went under 10,000 subscribers. I lost like a ton of subscribers, and I was calling out Adam Aaron. I was saying that something's not right. This guy's selling AMC. You know, at the time he wanted us. Remember the vote for the dilution? We voted no. And I just felt there was something wrong. I just felt there was something rotten in Denmark. I'm like, this guy wants to use us to make money. And everybody at the time was on Adam Aaron's side. Everybody. That's when me and Phil for real started our beef. We had this little beef. We previously, me and Phil for real were kind of friends. We spoke on the phone. We would text each other. He was the one who got me from Robinhood into Fidelity. I was cool with Phil for real. But then, like, once I went against Adam Aaron, Phil for real and me had like friggin' World War III. It turns out that I was right about everything I said. Now, the funny thing is, like, Lou, I think it was like maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, he started calling out Adam Aaron, and everybody's giving Lou credit. Everybody's like, Lou, you're the first person. You're the first person to call out popcorn. I called out like Adam Aaron like well over a year ago. So it was not Lou, it was me. Okay, but you're never going to give me credit, so I understand that. I bought some call options at AMC and made $1,800. I think 2021 or 2022. I forget what year. Well, good for you. God bless. Caesar's heads. I'm waiting for them to make a meme out of your last video where you're goggling like that. That would be funny. I was imitating Chad Clifford. Chad, seaman lover Clifford. But I'm just at a point where, look, I came into this play with the expectation of getting life-changing wealth, generational wealth, and that's it. I'm in it to win it. I don't ever tell anybody, like, people have this thing where they blame me. People blame me. They're like, I listened to you, A fault. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I am not a financial advisor. I am not a financial planner. I am an entertainer. All of my videos are for entertainment purposes only. But the thing is, I put my money where my mouth is. I put up a tremendous amount of money in AMC and I continue to buy it. But not as much as I used to. Not as much as I used to. I'm buying more. If you want me to tell you the truth, I'll buy more GameStop at this point than I am AMC. I'm on a live stream. Um, the regulator, you have repeatedly blamed Lou. Okay, let me explain to you. Lou is the person that got me into AMC. But do I see? Let me explain something to you, the regulator. Do I plan on suing Lou? This is the question. The answer is no. I am not going to. Lou threatened to sue me. Okay, with Tina. Remember, he was going to serve me the papers. Okay, I'm a big boy. I'm an adult, and I take full responsibility for my investment choices. I don't blame. So when you say I blame Lou, I think he got it like mixed up. I don't blame him in the sense of that I made my own personal financial decision. But Lou was the reason that I got into AMC, just in the sense that I was watching him. Lou had a YouTube channel before me, and yeah, and Lou pumped AMC up. He said this thing I never will forget. He's like, "Does your family have cancer?" He like struck this chord with me. I think this is why I effing hate Lou. You want to know one of the main reasons I hate Lou? He came across at one time. This was a long, long time ago. Long time ago. This is like got to be well over 2 years ago. And he came across like a really caring guy. He was like, "Does your family have cancer?" He says, "Are you having trouble, just dealing with cancer and paying medical bills and you're heartbroken?" He struck a chord with me because I was thinking of my wife who has stage 4 breast cancer. We're dealing with so much in our family. And he goes, "This is the play. This is the play that's going to make it all get better. It's going to take all the pain away. It's going to be great." And you know what's funny is that now fast forwarding the tape, Lou made fun of my wife. Lou called my wife the sea monster, meaning the cancer monster. He said that she called her wigglicious. You know, he said, "How is this woman still alive?" Like he said horrible, horrible things. So as time went on, I started to see Lou's true colors. That's it. I found out this is a criminal. This is a guy who stole from senior citizens $73,000. So look, I got duped. I got duped listening to that friggin' piece of shit. But this is the thing. Am I planning to sue him? No, no. I made my own financial decision, and I have to man up and live with that decision. But the thing the regulator doesn't understand is that I have been recovering money. Okay. I recovered money on GameStop. There's been a few plays here and there I jumped into. I don't want to get into what I made money on. And I do make money on YouTube. I know that none of you accept this, but I actually make money on YouTube. So, all things considered, it's not too bad. You know what I mean? It's not too bad. I got Scott, every time you ask me to do a testicular analysis, I'm going commando. Every time this guy, like I see, you're looking at my face and my shirt, but down below I got my balls and my schlong hanging out. I got no pants on. You understand? Like maybe I can show you my leg here a little bit. You could see, you might have just saw my schlong there. I don't know. Rewind the tape. There's a possibility you might have saw my schlong. I hope not, because I might get thrown off YouTube. Like this guy, Ape Daddy. This guy, Ape Daddy, right now is rewinding the live stream. He's like, I got it. I got it for the schlong. Like this is gonna go viral. This is gonna go. Chad Clifford's gonna make a video on it now. Dale's gonna make a video. Like this is gonna be the next biggest thing. Ape false schlong. What are you gonna do? The regulator. Why haven't you acknowledged my comment that I bought 5,000 ape today? Why would I comment on your business? I don't understand. I mean, you know what I mean? This guy. Do what you got to do, you know? There's nothing that anybody could really do here. Listen to me, the regulator. He thinks he's a know-it-all. There's nothing that we could do here. This is in the hands now of a judge. This is in the hands of the courts. Okay, and we have to hope that she makes the right decision. Okay, you can play whatever arbitrage you want to play. This is in the hands of the judge. Where's the gabagol? I always make spreads. I make spreads all the time. Gabagol, Supersad, provolone, mozzarella. How you doing? Michael is saying 400 a month. What's 400? What's 400 a month, Michael? This guy's always breaking my balls about something, and he's got the friggin' Italian flag. You know, Italian. You know what they say? Italians are supposed to be good to Italians. You're always breaking my friggin' balls. I really don't know what this guy. Are you an investor or a gambler? Everybody who's an investor, in my opinion, is a gambler. There were no short things, brother. There were no short things. The regulator, I need the reverse split and conversion to take place so Ape wins and AMC will lose. Well, I mean, that's good for you, the regulator, but that's not good for me, and that's not good for a lot of other people. So you should be a little considerate. You're very selfish. Caesar, whoa, I thought we would have to pay extra to see your hairy legs. Now you don't have to pay for that. I hope I didn't get my schlong in there. That's the only thing I'm a little concerned about. There's a possibility I might have got my schlong in there. I just started rewatching The Sopranos. What's your take on the ending? Everybody always asks me about this. I mean, he was definitely killed, but it's very unclear who killed him. You know what I mean? There was like they put like so many different people that every single person had the motive to kill him. But I will say, I definitely feel he was shot. That's why you saw the blackout. He was killed. Who killed him? I'm really not sure. It's anyone's guess. You know, he had a lot of people that wanted to kill him. I don't see a schlong unless it's microscopic. Good. I'm glad you didn't see it because that might have just ended my YouTube career. I'm glad you didn't see it. I do have I have a towel covering it, so there's a good possibility that you didn't see the schlong. I'm really not sure, man. I don't know. I don't want to guess. I'm not sure. Hold on one second here. I'm sorry. I was just reading this article from David Chase, and even David Chase doesn't confirm. He confirmed that Tony Soprano was killed, but he doesn't confirm who did it. So I honestly don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you, You know what I mean? It's a guess. It's a guess. You know what I mean? See, that's the genius of David Chase. He leaves you in suspense. He did confirm that Tony Soprano was in fact killed. You know what the funny thing is, Phil Leotardo, they kind of like made it seem like he was a little of a fanoke, you know what I mean? You know, like David Chase kind of said that, like because we all know Vito obviously was gay, and that Phil Leotardo, it was like Vito was an embarrassment, and then obviously Phil Leotardo had Vito killed, but he had a little bit of tendencies himself. He was in the closet, so David Chase is a genius, man. Great writer. By Ethereum, I had Ethereum a few times in my life, and I did make. People don't realize, but I've made money a few times on crypto. Tony died of a heart attack in a hotel in Italy, and he didn't eat fast food every day like you do. Are you gonna miss me if anything happens to me, Michael? I mean, are you really gonna miss me? Are you gonna lose sleep? I love it when haters like you act like you actually care about me. You actually let's be honest. None of you care about me. So just look. Here's the thing, okay? Every one of us has bad habits. Every one of us. You understand? None of you are perfect. Like I'll tell you a funny story. I got a buddy of mine in Brooklyn, Joey. Okay. And he broke my balls just like you break my balls that I eat too much. So one day he tells me, because he used to eat just as much as me, he says to me, I'm going to stop eating red meat. I'm going to stop eating fattening foods. He says, I'm going to become a vegan. And this is a guy who loved to eat now. You understand? So he did it. He became a vegan and he lost all this weight, got very healthy. And then one day I see him on 18th Avenue in Brooklyn and he's smoking Marlboro Reds. And I'm saying to myself, Joe, let me ask you a question. You're a vegan, right? Because yeah, I'm a vegan. I'm like, but you're smoking Marlboro Reds? He goes, yeah. I said, how many packs you smoke a day? I smoke 4 packs, 4 packs of Marlboro Reds a day. So I don't know. Call me crazy, call me nuts. What the F is the point of being a vegan and losing all this weight if you're going to smoke 4 packs of cigarettes a day? So the point I'm trying to say to you is that it's kind of like pick your illness. Everybody's got something they do that's not healthy. Everybody. There's no one in this world that lives a perfect life. I don't care. Okay, so that's all I got to say about that. Yeah, it's the cigarette story, Mike. I thought all Italians were into GTL. You're funny. So, as you all know, the Ape Father canceled the How Far membership. I decided that I'm going to finance all of this myself. You know what it is? It just got to a point where I'm sick and tired of people calling me like a beggar. I'm not a beggar. I'm not a beggar. You want to know what it is? Is that, you know, I just thought that it's like we have a movement. You understand? We're all brothers. We're all sisters. And I just wanted to do something like together, like where we could party together, we could have good times together. But the problem, unfortunately, is that everybody in this world thinks everything is a scam, everything is some sort of a what's so ironic though is that all the money you're putting into the stock market, that's the scam. Like I'll make all of you laugh. You want to hear that song by Alanis Morissette? Isn't it ironic? Like you're always so concerned about me. You're concerned about a guy who only wants the best for all of you, and you're putting your money in payment for order flow platforms that's controlled by Ken Griffin, and you're calling me the scam artist. Yeah, sometimes I just don't think you people are intelligent. If you want me to really be honest with you, I don't think you're too smart, because it's like you don't understand that you're involved in the most rigged, corrupt stock market on planet Earth. Okay, I'll say alleged, but you don't realize it. I love a lot of sports that too. I need piano lessons, three lesson package, brother. Here's my email address if you're serious, Scott. All right, you can email me about it if you're really serious. There's my email, Scott. Sam, no matter how much I explain things to you, it's like it goes in one ear and it goes out the other. I keep explaining things to you, and it's like no matter how many times I explain it to you, it goes in one ear out the other. Sam, look, I have a plan, okay? And I know what I'm doing, Sam. Okay? I know what I'm doing. I'm going to build up my YouTube channel. I'm going to make a lot of money. I'm going to become very famous. And I'm going to do all of these ideas that I said to you on my own. But you have to understand, sitting in bed, I'm out all the time, brother. I was just out. Did you see all my videos that I was just out with my wife? I mean, I'm always out. You guys are all crazy, man. I mean, I took my kids, we got haircuts, we had fun, we went to GameStop, we went to Chili's. I take my kids out to the diner, we go eat, we're gonna go out eat. I'm taking my kids out to eat now. I'm taking my kids out to eat now. All right. We just had a big friggin' breakfast. I went to Uncle Will's and in Beach Haven, Long Beach Island with my wife. I love the food content. Thank you, Scott. Sam, listen to me very carefully. Teddy Zane, I'm going to make a point to you, Sam. Many, many months ago, Teddy Zane said that my channel was dying. This is what Teddy Zane said. He said, "Hey, Father, your channel is dying. You should go look it up. Look it up on YouTube." There was this whole thing where he said, Teddy Zane, my channel was dying. So what Teddy Zane suggested I did was to do 1 or 2 videos a day and maybe take a 2-week break. This is what Teddy Zane told me. He said take a 2-week break, come back, and do 1 or 2 quality videos a day. He goes, and then you're going to be at my level. If you look at Teddy Zane's views, and if you look at my views, okay, I think Teddy has like 3.4 million or something, maybe 3.7 total views. Teddy Zane, 3.7. I am well over 7 million views. I just uploaded my 17,000th video. I have 17,000 videos uploaded. Okay, so Sam, what I'm trying to do here is this. I'm trying to do quantity over quality. Quantity over quality. And what you're going to notice, Sam, is eventually it's going to work. And eventually I'm going to have a lot of subscriptions. I'm going to have a lot of views because you see, you don't understand. See, right now it almost doesn't pay for me to do the things I want to do. Like I'll give you an example. See, Sam is very close-minded. Sam the Great is a very, very close-minded person. I've done a lot of things already, Sam. I've done so many things that I thought were going to get like 1 million+ views. You want to know the biggest thing I thought that was going to put me over the top? I went to buy the largest steak in Outback Steakhouse history. I bought 150-ounce steak. 150-ounce steak. And it got nothing, like 100 views. I thought this thing was going to get 100 million views, okay? So, look, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I don't know if it's shadow banned, allegedly. I don't know what they're doing to me. But Sam, I could literally put out a video. Are you ready? Where I walk into like a church naked. Okay, seriously. Okay, which I would never do because I'm a Christian. Okay, during Sunday mass, and the video will get 100 views. Like no matter what I do, no matter what I do, YouTube gives me the same views. So what I got to do, Sam, is I got to get a lot of subscriptions. I got to build up my channel. I got to build it up. The only way to do that is I have to do a lot of short content. I got to do a lot of short videos. Okay. Now, what's going to wind up happening, Sam, is I'm going to get a lot of views. I'm going to be doing a lot of shorts, and eventually I'm going to have a lot of subscribers. That's going to be the time where I'm going to start doing a little bit more of the philanthropy, the charity stuff. It doesn't pay to do it now. It really, really doesn't pay to do it now because I'll do it. And you know what, Sam? I'm not going to get any views. It's like I'll spend $1,000 and I'll get 100 views. You understand what I'm trying to say to you? So what makes the most sense right now is for me to build up my subscribers, do a lot of shorts, get to the point where I have a ton of subscribers. That's when I'm going to start doing it. Okay, that because then I'll start getting a lot of views. See, YouTube is a game of subscribers, it seems like. It seems like the more subscribers that you ultimately have, the more views you get. So I'll give you an example, okay? You take Mr. Beast. He's got like 174 million subscribers, something like that, right? So it's like the guy could put out a video about anything. He'll get like 100 million views. But it's because he's got all these subscribers. That's what I got to focus on. I got to focus on getting a lot of subscribers. I got to focus on doing a lot of shorts. That's the strategy that's going to work, Sam. Take care, Scott. God bless, brother. Dancing videos are all the hype these days. Maybe you didn't do enough of the dancing in the Hooters outfit. You want to know what it is? I can do all that stuff, and I'll do it. I'll do it again. But I noticed that I no matter what videos I do, it seems like it all gets the same like views. Like I feel like I could jump in. I could jump in the ocean with like a great white shark. I'm not even kidding you. I could jump in. I could go on top of a great white shark, right, naked, and that video will probably get the same exact views if I had a chicken parmesan hero. I don't understand what's happening with YouTube, but it's like literally no matter what I do, YouTube gives me the same views. So you know what it is? It also seems like a lottery. Like there's like some kind of a lottery system going on with YouTube. Like I'll give you an example, right? I was doing these segments. Uh, I made love to my wife, and it reminded her of a movie. So, like I'd say, like I made love to my wife. It reminded her of like Animal House. John Belushi reminded her of Footloose. Whatever the case may be, right? So, like one of my videos I put out for some odd reason got like 2,500 views. Now, once again, it's the same. It's the same theme. It's nothing different. And then other videos, they get 10 views, 15 views, 20 views. So I say to myself, I don't understand. Why did this one particular video get 2,500 views? And then the other videos got 10 views, 15 views, 20 views. It seems like YouTube has like this lottery system where they pick out certain shorts and they let them run. They say, that's it. Now, again, I'm going to say all this is alleged because they can't prove it. But it seems like they have this like lottery system. They pick out one particular video, they'll let it get like, 5,000 views. You know what I mean? And then other videos that were great videos, that were really awesome content videos, they'll give it 5 views. See, this is what Sam DeGrady just doesn't understand. He doesn't get it. So what the strategy is, Sam, is to do a tremendous amount of shorts. This way, they're gonna pick a few of them that's gonna get a lot of views. Okay, I'm gonna get a lot more subscriptions, and then down the line, that's when I can start doing the charity stuff. It doesn't make sense to do it now because I'll give you an example. You want to hear an example, Sam? Let's say I go out right now, I give a guy $1,000. Okay. And let's say the guy eats a friggin' 150-ounce steak. And then the video only gets 50 views. It just doesn't, it's not intelligent. It doesn't, why would I do it? You do see what I'm trying to say? So I think the smart play, Sam, is to keep working hard, build up my subscriptions, build up my views, and then down the line, I'm going to do a lot of that stuff. But you want to know what my real goal is, Sam? My real goal is the mansion restaurant. That's like my main goal. I really want to. I have a dream. Martin Luther King. I have a dream. I have a dream of owning real estate that's beachfront, or at least right near the beach, and it's going to be like this restaurant themed. It's like a steakhouse. It'll have Italian food, but it's gonna be like a mansion. It's gonna be like a mansion theme. I wanna have like a. I might even have a dock with old yachts like they do in the marina in Atlantic City and Golden Nugget. I like to see if I can even own the dock. Everybody will park their boats, their yachts there, and I might even offer like a service where people could go on boats. There's going to be kid rides. I like to have the gorilla pool, the hot tub. I'm actually going to have this as a restaurant mansion. There could be a potential that it might be a hotel too. It might be a hotel as well. Okay, I'm not sure. I have to think about it. But this is really where I'm heading. I'm heading towards like a hotel mansion type restaurant that has a pool, that has a hot tub. Um, you know, even for people who are not staying at the hotel, I might have a little bit of a shower and a changing area for people. So that, like, wouldn't that be such a cool concept? Crazy. Drunk video at the bars was your best video. Seriously, I'll do more in time. I'll do more. But you see, Mike, you're still calling me a scammer, and I am funding these ideas myself, brother. You're still calling me a scammer. I just told you that I canceled the membership. Okay, I am not asking any more money. I'm not asking anyone for any membership money, Michael. And you're still calling me a scammer. It's like, do you see what I'm saying? Listen to me. It's impossible with these haters to win. I canceled the membership. I'm not asking anybody for money. And this friggin' Mama Luke Michael is still calling me a scammer. What's up, Cade? I love that guy. Cade is the best. You should open a restaurant. I bet it's going to be the best in town. Kane, I promise you this, brother. Within 1 year or less, I am going to open up a restaurant. It's going to be in the Jersey Shore. That is going to be the best restaurant in New Jersey. It's going to be the best restaurant in the Jersey Shore. And I believe it's going to be the beginning of a nationwide franchise. Okay. It's going to be something very big. This guy just wants to break my balls. This guy, Michael. He's just out to break balls. You're not that guy. Are you the guy who owns the restaurant in Queens? There was this guy, Michael, who used to call me back in the day. Is that you? Are you the guy who owns the restaurant in Astoria? Because I forget. I know he was an Italian guy, and I forget his last name. I got to look this guy up. There was this guy he used to call me. He owned an Italian restaurant in Astoria, Queens. I remember his first name was Michael. He was an Italian guy. I don't know if this is the same guy. He'll probably just say he is, but it's not him. Because this guy was nice to me. Okay, this Michael was nice to me. This Michael was very nice to me. He said, "Come down to my restaurant." He goes, "Dinner's on the house, drinks are on the house for you, Ape Father." So I don't think it's this guy. What's up, JC? Don't worry about it. The regulator. I hire the best people to run the restaurant. Don't worry about it. I hire the best of the best. Crazy, this guy, Michael. Salvatore. That was my uncle. I had, but he passed away. God bless. May he rest in peace. That was my father's brother. He used to call him Sal the Wolf. God bless him. Salvatore. My middle name is Salvatore. People don't know that. My name is Richard Salvatore Lavoy. Thank you, brother JC. God bless you. I got your back too. You know, I don't know why it matters so much to you, the regulator, where I'm going to get funding. I just don't know why you care so much. Why it's important. It has nothing to do with you. I have money, brother. Listen to me. I do have money. I have a lot of money. Okay. But the thing is, I'm actually trying really hard to make it on YouTube. I'm trying to make it on YouTube. Okay. That's my goal. I would preferably would like to not use my own money. Okay. I would like to leave my money alone and make it on YouTube. Okay. So we'll see what happens. Dream on, but don't imagine it will all come true. Yeah, right. Vienna, Billy Joel. Back to the Future. Hey, father, I cannot find the video you made doing that dance in the Hooters outfit. That was funny. Yeah, I mean, you got to put it. What was it? If you just put it like Ape Father like dance, just like do a search, put it like Ape Father dance or Ape Father dancing, you'll see it. Or here's another thing you can search for. My Naked Shorts, that was another one. Will start the AMC Moaz. So if you put in Ape Father, My Naked Shorts, that's another one. What's up, young Kuda? 40 people watching. Nice. If you want cheap labor, hire Mexican cooks. They're excellent workhorses. Well, in the movie, remember Rocky Balboa when Stallone, Rocky Balboa had the restaurant Adrian. Adrian, he had all the Mexican cooks, right? Imagine trying to prove how much money you have. You know what rich people don't do? Try and prove how much money they have. Then how do you explain Donald J. Trump? How do you account for that guy? All Donald Trump does is talk about how rich he is. 1 minute he's worth 4 billion. Then he says he's worth 8 billion. Then he says he's worth 10 billion. So is he a fraud too? Is Donald Trump a fraud? Daily tech tips. I have a lot more money in gold than $50,000. Michael, let me explain something to you. Michael, listen to me. Just my jewelry is worth more than $50,000 in gold. Okay. My gold, listen to me. And if you don't believe me, you could come with me to a jeweler. Okay, listen to me. My diamond gold pinky ring, my gold bracelet, okay, my watch, okay, the two tone is $10,000 alone. Then I got my chain and my cross. Just my jewelry is worth more than $15,000. No, listen, Mike, you can come with me to a jeweler anytime. Come down to the Jersey Shore. I'll put my watch at the table. I'll put my diamond pinky ring. I'll put my gold bracelet, my chain, and my cross. And I guarantee you it is worth more than $15,000. Listen to me. Guarantee you my watch alone is worth $10,000. Okay, so I don't know what crack you're smoking that you think I only have 15,000. I walk around with more than $15,000 on my body, and this guy's telling me I have $15,000 in gold. Listen, you can keep saying what you want, but I know what my jewelry is worth, and I have a lot more jewelry. I don't know what it is with all of you people. Like what is it about me that gets you so angry? Look, you got to be happy with yourselves. Listen to me. Can I give all of you some advice? Listen to me. Stop being so angry. Stop being so angry. Be happy. Like the regulator. This guy claims he's worth $49 million. He says his wife is a retired investment banker from Goldman Sachs. Okay, so there's really no reason for you to be like such a hater because you have a great life. If you really did accomplish having a net worth of $49 million or $50 million, you should be a happy camper, the regulator. Listen, I would be very happy if I had $50 million. I don't know why you're so upset. But John, listen, you see, you know what the problem is, John Binton? You only look at one side. This is what the problem is. You only look at one side. You don't look at two sides. Why don't you look at the people who are insulting me, John? You see, you don't do that, John. You don't understand. All right, I'll give you an example. Okay. I'm minding my business. Okay. I'm not bothering nobody. Okay. This guy Dale, Daddy's boy, Triple Chin Dale, he says I'm broke. He says I'm a broke loser. Okay. So then I go out, I show cash, I show things, and then you say I'm a bragger. It's not that I'm a bragger. People are insulting me. Okay. And then I fight back. you know? Listen, you may not like me. All of you may not like me. But the bottom line is that I have a lot of people in my life who love me. My wife loves me. My children love me. My family loves me. My mother loves me. And believe it or not, there actually are a lot of fans of mine that love the Ape Father. There are people, okay? I'm starting to think that whole thing with American Dream was just a joke. Look, he's just playing around. Deep down inside, I think he likes me. He just wants maybe to get some clout. He's looking to get some more subscribers, more views. But I think ultimately American Dream likes me. I don't think he hates me. I really don't. I don't get that impression. I don't. He sent me a message recently, basically saying that everything he was saying was entertainment. It was a joke. Okay. John, listen. You got to learn to not believe everything that you hear, especially on the internet. I never tried to kill myself. Crazy, man. I'm not going into bankruptcy. What else did he say? I robbed a liquor store. I never robbed a liquor store, John. This is lies, John. Why would I try to kill myself for? I have a beautiful family. I have a beautiful wife. Why would I want to kill myself? The thing, Michael, that you don't understand is this. According to court documents, Lou was tortured in jail. He was tortured. Listen, we could speculate back and forth what that means. Okay, I don't think tortured. Who feels the word tortured is a strong word? I think it's a strong word. Okay, Lou got early release because he robbed 73,000 from senior citizens. He got an early release because the judge said this is now court documents, public record. The judge said Lou was tortured in jail. So, what do you think tortured means? Someone slapped him in the face? Nah, nah. Someone punched him? Nope. I don't think so. I don't think a punch qualifies as tortured. Tortured is a pretty strong word. No, he was tortured by inmates, Caesar. He was when Lou was in jail, he was in jail with I like to call them Tyrone and Jamal. Obviously, these are fictional characters that I created, but he was in fact in jail with men that, let's just say, tortured him. Listen, this is facts. I can't even say it's alleged because it's actually public record. I'm not bringing. See, once again, regulator. Look, once again, regulator. Did you read Michael's comment? Michael made a comment. Okay, said just like Lou never got raped in the Dominican jail. Look up on the comments. I am simply just answering people. See, this is the problem with all of you people. You make a comment, you people. You make a statement. I respond to the statement, and then you make me out to be the bad guy. Listen, if you're gonna make a statement, I have the right to retaliate. I have the right to answer. It's like you ask a question, right? But you don't want the answer. You don't want the answer to the question that you're asking. Then don't ask the fucking question. So, hey, father, did you steal money from your children's inheritance? Like, here's the thing, right? You'll ask a question like that. I'll say no. And then you'll say, you're a bragger. It's like I can't win with you people. Michael, you're assuming. You're assuming, Mike. You're assuming. The court, I read the court documents. It never said nothing about sewer water, lack of clean water, lack of food. It never said that. It never said that. I'm sorry. You're now making shit up, brother. And in all honesty and fairness, I don't think that that's torture. I don't think that's torture. I don't think water that's not clean. It's unsanitary. Listen, it could cause bacteria. You could get sick. You could get very sick from drinking dirty water. But I wouldn't like I'll give you an example. I wouldn't call drinking dirty water torture. To me, I'm sorry. Drinking dirty water does not qualify as torture. It's unsanitary, it's disgusting, it can cause illness, but I don't. All right, so here, let's have this conversation. How many of you watched like Lethal Weapon? You know the movie Lethal Weapon? Remember when they gave him shock treatment, Mel Gibson? That's torture. That's torture. Okay. When you're someone's getting electric shock treatment. That's torture. Okay. Giving someone a glass of water to drink, whether it's clean or whether it's dirty, to me, does not qualify as torture. Daily tech tips. Listen to me. This is what I'm saying to you. Torture, the word torture, listen to me, is a strong word. It is a strong word. That's what I'm saying to you. Okay? Like if someone came to me and said, Rich, what would you consider torture? Okay? If someone punched me in the face, that's not torture. If someone beat the shit out of me, seriously, that's not torture to me. You know how many times in Brooklyn you had to get into a fight many, many times, okay? Just to be a part of the Avenue U boys. We were almost fighting once a week. Listen to me. Everybody was fighting. Everybody. But I don't know. It's like how many times you go home, you got a black eye, maybe, whatever it is. That's not torture. Like, do you really consider that to be torture? No. So what so the question is, what is torture? Rape is torture. Um, you know, tying someone up, handcuffing someone, whipping them, you know, really, really hurting them in a way that's not humane. That's torture. You know what I mean? Ripping fingernails out. You know, like that movie Strangeland. You ever see it with Dee Schneider, the singer from Twisted Sister, putting piercings in people's balls? That's torture. I'm just saying that torture is a big word. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. Do I know for a fact if Lou was raped? No. Okay. I don't know that. Okay. I don't know that. I'll say it's alleged. But I will say this. Torture is a big word. Okay. Did Lou just get slapped around? Nah. Did Lou get punched? No. It was definitely something worse than that. I always say alleged, bro. Alleged is my favorite word. I always say alleged. I'm not imagining things, you friggin' psycho. Bro, tortured, the word tortured. Yeah, but Caesar, he didn't have lack of water. The water was dirty. The water was dirty, but he had water. He wasn't starved. Does Lou look like a guy who's starving? You guys are all nuts. Look, can we just drop the whole Lou thing? Okay. Let's just leave it at this. Let's just leave it at this. Public records, court documents said Lou was tortured in jail. And he got an early release because he was tortured in jail. That's it. Let's leave it at that. I don't know what that means. You don't know what that means. Nobody knows what that means. Can we at least agree on that? Let's agree on this. He was tortured, okay? He was tortured in jail, but we don't know the extent of how he was tortured. Okay, is that fair enough? And what about Lou? Hold on a second. Ape Daddy Dingleberries. Excuse me, Lou never lied before? Let's talk about Lou. Who remembers Lou said that a corrupt bank offered him more money to turn against retail? Who remembers this? A corrupt bank offered Lou more money than he would make on the AMC MOAS. Who believes that that was true? Who believes that? Okay. I mean, Lou never lied, right? Oh my God. Go, Abe Daddy, if you believe, listen to me. Seriously. If you believe a bank, okay, would incriminate themselves to go to some nobody, nothing, some frigging criminal and offer them a legal bribe, a bank, okay? If you really believe this, Do me a favor. Go visit a place called Bellevue. It's a nice place. They're going to put a white jacket on you. Don't get scared. And they're going to shoot you up with some Thorazine. It's going to help you. If you really believe that a bank went to Lou and offered him a bribe of multi-millions of dollars, if you believe that, go to Bellevue. Go to Bellevue if you believe that, okay? Krabby, if you look back on my video, you will see I made a video that I called out Adam Aaron way before Lou. I called it AMC is a scam. Go look it up. It was well before Lou mentioned it. Look, Antonio actually believes that Tyrone and Jamal are real. And you call me punchy. You call me punchy, right? The whatever show. What's up, brother? It doesn't show up. Well, it shows up for me, brother. If you type in AMC is a scam, Abe Father, it shows up. You keep saying this, Sam. You say, God bless my dad for giving me a great life. So let me answer that question. I had a very bad childhood. Okay. My father and my mother did not get along at all. My father left my mother no money. My father left me no money. But here's what I will say about my father. He gave me life. He's my father. And for those reasons, I respect him. He's my father. Okay. I didn't have a good childhood though. He did a wonderful thing for his grandchildren. But you keep saying he gave me a wonderful life. I mean, he didn't give me a wonderful life. I had a really tough childhood. And I don't want to get into it. The whatever show said, same situation with my father, pal. Listen, I wrote a song called Runaway. I actually wrote two songs. It's called The Middle of the Night. And this is not the song River of Dreams by Billy Joe. People always say that to me. I wrote a song called Middle of the Night and Runaway. Very rock orientated songs. And it's about my childhood. If you ever do a search online, I'll actually put it in the comment section. You can hear lately, I haven't been singing well. I've been getting over a cold. Do you hear the soreness in my throat? I've been trying to sing lately, but my throat is sore. I definitely need a good couple of more days to recover. So I don't really feel like singing right now. But if you look up Runaway here, I'll put it in here. Ape Father, Runaway. And Ape Father, Middle of the Night. You could search for those two songs. It's about my childhood growing up. Sam, you're not understanding something, Sam. Listen to me. You're not understanding something. My father designated his assets to a trust. I went to Florida for family business reasons, but I'm not going to get into it with you, brother. Money was designated into a trust. Try farting a Billy Joel song. That will go viral. I guess that's not a bad idea. I did sell my father's house. Money went into a trust, Michael, from all assets. I said, listen, let me ask you all this question. Let me ask you all this question. Okay. If you look up a house, okay, just hear me out for a second. I know that you all believe my father is supporting me, in terms of my lifestyle. Okay. If you look up a house, I got married in 2005. Okay. Nighthawk Lane, Jackson, New Jersey. I bought a house for $505,000. Okay. You think my father bought me that house? It's like, my father wouldn't even buy me a glass of wine. Okay. So I bought the house I currently have now in 2018. My father was alive. You think he bought me this house too? Listen, you guys are all crazy. Nighthawk Lane, the street was in Jackson, King Abyss. Michael, listen to me very carefully. You could say whatever you want to say, okay? I love my life, okay? I have everything I need in my house. I have an in-ground swimming pool. I have a hot tub. I have a big, gigantic bedroom. We got like close to 3,000 square feet here. I'm happy, brother. Like, I mean, I don't know what you want from me. I mean, like, if you're dissatisfied with my house, does it really make a difference because you're not living here, Mike? You know what I mean? The people who have to be happy with this house is got to be me, my wife, and my kids. If my house doesn't fit up to your standards, well, too effing bad. No, I kind of gave it. I don't. So in other words, I don't have the right to defend myself. Are you all seeing what happens here? Okay, this guy Michael insults me. He says $500,000 house. He goes, big deal. That's a piece of shit in New Jersey. So then I defend myself and I say I'm very happy with the house. I have everything I need. And then this guy, iconic gamer, makes it like I'm a jerk off. He goes, "Oh, you're bragging again with the pool." I'm not bragging. I'm defending myself. There's a difference. WTF 198. This friggin' guy. Here's an example of a man, unfortunately, whose schlong does not work anymore. Unfortunately, he cannot satisfy his wife. Um, it's a very sad story. Here's a guy, unfortunately, who looks at his package and gets extremely depressed that it does not go up anymore. It's okay, brother. Listen, remember, there's always Viagra and there is always a pedal pump, brother. Don't get too depressed. There's always a pedal pump. And listen, there's surgery you can get for this, brother. You could get surgery where you could actually pump up the friggin' schlong. Psh, psh, psh. So don't get too down. Was that you? Was that you who called me? I'm sorry, bro. My mom is shot, man. My mom ain't getting it on no more. Listen, I'm just saying to you that people who have, you know, high blood pressure, diabetes, they're at a very high risk for ED. Okay. Now I'm not saying to you that you have it, but I'm just saying to you that you're at high risk. All right. So the thing is, in all honesty and fairness, I should really have diabetes. The thing is, I don't. I know you don't believe it, but I went to the doctors and 100%. I'm actually 100% healthy, brother. I know you don't believe this. I know you think it's a lie, but I'm actually a pretty healthy guy. Look, I'm overweight. I'm overweight, but other than being overweight, my heart's fine, my lungs are fine, my balls are fine, my schlong is fine, everything works good. You know what I mean? I just made love to my wife. Everything is good. I'm not saying I never said to you that obesity is healthy, but what I said to you is that my heart is working good, my lungs are working good, and everything on my body. In other words, I never had any surgeries before in my whole life. I never had any surgeries. I never suffered a heart attack. I never suffered a stroke. I never had any serious medical conditions. Okay, but I do agree with you that obesity and being overweight is not good. But I'm saying, but as of this moment, I'm healthy. I'm a healthy guy, with the exception that I could afford to lose a good 70, maybe 80 pounds. I'll tell you what, WTF. Listen, here's what we'll do. Me and you are going to meet up one day. All right. And what we'll do is this: I'm going to go to my doctor, and we're going to do a complete workup. Okay. And I'll tell you what, I bet you 10,000 I'm in better health than you. Okay. How about, you know how I know I'm in better health than you? Because I just recently got a checkup. Okay. And my doctor gave me a full, clean bill of health. All right, brother. What you don't understand is this. I won that bet with Tendy Time. Everybody keeps talking about this. Everything I said was accurate. Tendy Time lost a bet. You're all lunatics. Tendy Time owes me $10,000. Tendy, you lost the bet, Tendy. Tendy Time. Everything I said was 100% accurate. Everything I said. There was nothing I said that wasn't true. Okay. There was a guy who was taking pictures of Chad Clifford's car. Okay. Chad Clifford went up to this guy. He called him Young Gun. Okay. Chad Clifford let this guy into his car. You understand? I listen. I heard Chad say all of this shit. Then what happened was Chad said that he wanted to financially support the guy. What I think Chad meant was that the guy had a business that he sold shirts. He had a website. Okay. So what happened was Chad said, I see nothing wrong with financially supporting a young entrepreneur. What I think Chad meant was he wanted to buy t-shirts on this guy's website. But now here's where I caught Chad Clifford in a lie. The next day, I said, Chad, do me a favor. I said, I made a video. What's this guy's website? Chad did not know his website. Chad made a video and he said he did a search on Google for Young Gun. He said like 100 websites came up. So the question that I asked myself is how did Chad intend on financially supporting this guy if he didn't know his website? That's the $1 million question. I know I'm gonna be finishing up now, Jen. What's up, Red Baron? Antonio Miranda, I'm very disappointed in you, brother. You turned out to be a real piece of garbage. I got to tell you, man. Me and you used to be friends. Okay. We were both on the same team with the finance news. We were always ripping apart finance news. Ever since then, you have done nothing but break my effing balls, bro. You have done nothing but break my balls. I don't know what happened to this guy, Antonio Miranda. He actually used to be a kind of cool guy. Unless this is a fake account. This might be a fake account. Maybe this isn't the real Antonio Miranda. I don't know. I can never tell who's real or fake. There's so many friggin' fake accounts. Tandy, look, I don't want to argue with you. I heard Chad Clifford say as clear as day that he says, I see nothing wrong with financially supporting a young entrepreneur. But what Chad Clifford meant was, I think he meant that maybe he wanted to buy a shirt. Like I see, I'm trying to give Chad Clifford the benefit of the doubt. But where I found it to be suspicious, Teddy, he didn't know the guy's website. The next day, Chad Clifford made a video. He goes, I'm doing a search for Young Gun. He said 100 websites came up. 100 websites came up. So that's all I'm saying to you is look, just Teddy, why would he let him in the car? Okay, Teddy, are you going to deny that too? Are you going to deny this, Teddy? Chad Clifford let this young kid into his car to take pictures. Okay, Teddy, don't you find that to be weird? Teddy, let me ask you a question, okay? Would you let a young man, a complete stranger, someone you don't know, would you let a young man come into your car, Teddy, and start taking pictures? Would you do that, Teddy? Honestly, just between me and you, would you do that? I'm talking a complete stranger. I'm talking someone you don't know. There's a young guy. Would you let him into your car at any time? Would you let him? Would you let him come into your car? A homeless man sitting in your car is a lot different than a young male model. Okay. Listen, you're all crazy, man. You're all crazy. You're all crazy. I can't argue with people who are insane. I can't. It's so obvious that there's a major problem with Chad Clifford. I mean, it's so obvious, man. I mean, I can give you so many examples, okay, that this dude is off. I can give you so many examples. Okay, let's start with this one, okay? Who would spend a night in a friggin' Norman Bates hotel? I'm just curious, who would do that? Who would do that? Okay. I don't give a shit what my circumstances are in my life. I would never ever spend a night in one of those sleazy, disgusting, friggin', Norman Bates hotels. Okay. Chad Clifford did. Chad Clifford stayed in one of those hotels. Can I tell you the people who stay in those hotels? Listen to me. People who stay in those hotels are degenerates. People who are hiding from their wives and doing very, very nasty things. Now, that's who stay in those. Those are the types of people who go to those hotels. That's the bottom line. Okay, people who go to those hotels are not looking to do good things. Stop the cap. 3 years ago, you probably stayed in those hotels. Teddy time, I guarantee you. Listen to me. On my children, I never ever stayed in a hotel like that before. For some reason, people said I stayed in a hotel like that when I went to Florida. I blatantly made a video that I was in the Marriott. I was in the Marriott courtyard. I mean, look it up anytime. I was in the Marriott in Florida. I don't know, like did that guy Dale. He made a video saying that I went into some sleazy hotel or something. I was in the Marriott. I never stayed at a cheap hotel. I have no insecurities. I'm a heterosexual. I'm proud of it. Richie's never been camping. I'll admit to that. I never went camping before. I'll admit the truth. I never went camping. I'm not against it. I would go, but I never went camping before. Bro, I'm not homosexual. I'm heterosexual. I love women. It's a 2019 GMC. It's not 18, it's 2019. And the car was worth about $30,000. So I don't know what your problem is with my car. How come? Let me ask you a question. How come none of you break Lou's balls who doesn't own a car at all? Like Lou owns no car. You know, strongman personal finance. Okay. Why don't you go break his balls? Okay. The guy's got a car that's worth $300. Why don't you go break Dale, Daddy's boy, RuPaul Dale? He bought his Mazda for $1,000. Why don't you go break his balls? It's just my balls you break, okay? How come you don't go break Commander 35's balls? He's got three cars, and the total value of his three cars is $300. It's like, why do you only break my balls for? So Antonio, you have a lot of gay friends. Well, you know what they say, right? You are who you hang out with. You are who you keep company with, allegedly. Antonio Miranda might be admitting something to all of us right now. He has a lot of gay friends. How's that? How is that working for you? So when you all get together, Antonio, let me ask you a question. What do? You play a little. What's that game? What's that game called? Where you're all stretching out, on the floor. What's that game called? Twister or something, right? Antonio, you playing Twister with all your gay friends. Teddy time. Just because Lou doesn't show his car or his girlfriend doesn't mean they don't exist. Teddy, listen to me, brother. I know that you're. I don't know. I think you're just trying to be a nice guy. Listen to me. Lou is a criminal. Listen to me, Teddy. Please listen to me. Lou is a con man. He stole $73,000 from senior citizens. Okay? This is a guy, Teddy, who saw a squirrel on the floor. He said he wanted to bash the squirrel's brains in. Lou is not a good person, okay? I am very certain, okay, that Lou doesn't own any AMC. He never did. Teddy, don't you find it a little weird? Listen to me, Teddy. I'm trying to test your IQ. Remember, Teddy time, remember when you took the IQ test? Okay. Why do you think Lou only talks about AMC? He makes 100 AMC videos like a week. Okay. Why do you think that is, Teddy? Do you really think he cares about AMC, Teddy? You really you really believe in your heart that he owns AMC? Teddy, he's a con man. He's just trying to get ad revenue from YouTube. He's trying to play all of us like effing Liberace plays the piano, okay? So, Antonio Miranda, you have gay friends, you have straight friends, you have Italian friends, white, black, Hispanic. Okay. But the question is, which are gay friends? You have gay friends, right? What do you do together when you hang out? They're gay, right? So, like, here's an example. Do you invite your gay friends over your house? And if so, when they come to your house, do you ever sit down on the couch next to them? Maybe turn on a little movie. Maybe you make a little popcorn, and next thing you know, something else gets popping, right? Let me ask you a question, though. Okay, Antonio, let me ask you a question. I'm not trying to be a jerk off. I'm not trying to be a jerk off. But see, let me explain to you the thing. If someone is gay, you understand. Now, I don't know if you have a girlfriend. Do you have a let's start with this question. Do you have a girlfriend, Antonio Miranda? Do you have a wife? Do you have a wife? Do you have a girlfriend? Are you single? You have a wife and a child. Okay. Okay, that's different. I take it back. If you were single, I'm just trying to say that one of your friends might be on the prowl for you. That's all. But if you're married, if you have a child, I apologize. Okay, forget everything I said. I'm just saying. Look, I'm just saying to you, if you were a single guy and your friend was gay, he might want to put the moves on you. But you're married with a kid, so I apologize. What would I do if my son came out gay? Um, I would be extremely disappointed in him, and I would do everything in my power to uh, to try to convince him otherwise. Look, you want me to tell you the truth to how I feel about people who are gay? All right, I'm going to tell you. Okay, I'm going to tell you, and I don't care if this is politically correct. I don't give a shit. I'm going to tell you how I feel. To me, okay, God created man and created woman because we're compatible with each other. You understand? Like a man and a woman, they're compatible. So, in other words, you make love to a woman, you get her pregnant, she can have a baby because we're compatible. A man and a man is not compatible. You understand what I'm trying? In other words, look, you could do the things you got to do with this guy, but you ain't having no baby. So a gay couple has two choices if they want to raise a family. They can adopt, right? Or they can get a surrogate mother. Now, I'm just trying to make a point. It's not natural. That's all I'm saying to you. I'm not saying to you because I know all of you are going to get crazy now. You're going to say, oh my God. I'm just simply saying, and this is the facts. This is the facts. Two men cannot have a baby. It's like an example. A man and a monkey are not compatible, right? Right? Okay. A man and a horse is not compatible. So that's all I'm saying. I'm just simply saying that I don't think it was God's intention for men to be with men. Now, am I saying there's anything wrong with it? No. Listen, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. Okay. Whatever makes a person happy makes a person happy. But I just feel like it's not a natural thing. I just feel like a man is supposed to be with a woman. That's like the way I think, Adam and Eve, right? It's not Adam and Steve, right? It's like I think the way God intended life is for a man to be with a woman. That's just how I feel. But listen to me. I'm not trying to be this bad guy in the sense that, if someone is gay and if they're happy, God bless. Look, God bless them. I'm not trying to stop people from being happy, but wouldn't you at least agree that it's not a natural thing? Being gay is not natural. Like, in other words, you know what? I would be willing to have a debate with someone who's gay. I would be willing to have a debate. And here's what I would say. Here would be the debate. The debate would be, I understand you love your man, and I understand your man makes you very happy. But when you stick your schlong wherever it is that you're sticking it, are you going to be able to get that man pregnant? No. Okay. So why do you think that is? Because it's not natural. It's not a natural thing. It's the same exact thing with bestiality. You understand? If, let's say, Chad Clifford stuck his schlong in a goat, okay, Chad Clifford is not going to get the goat pregnant, right? Okay. So it's not natural. You understand? Tendy time, if you fool around with a rooster, you understand? It's not going to work out too well. Okay. So all I'm saying is that a man and a woman are compatible. It's meant to be, it's natural. That's all I'm saying. Now, here's the thing. Can a man and a man be in love? Yes, they can. Can a man and a man make each other happy? Yes. Yes, they can. But can a man get another man pregnant? No. So, for those reasons only, I feel being gay is an unnatural act. That's it. That's how I feel about it. He could get his sheep pregnant. Now I know that like all of you are probably gonna get insulted with me, right? You're gonna say, "Hey, Father, you're a terrible person. You're a horrible person." Let me just say this one last time to you, okay? Whatever people do behind closed doors is their business. It's their listen. I'll tell you a funny story. You want to hear a funny story? Okay. Jennifer used to date this guy, my wife, before we went out, and the guy was like, this guy was really deranged. Okay, she went on one date. All this guy talked about is how much he loved his cat. Like, I mean, but like in a very abnormal way. Like the whole entire date, this was before we knew each other, was, oh, I love my cat. I take care of my cat. I sleep with my cat. All this shit. So we were at like now she met this guy through one of her good friends, Tara. Okay. We were at Tara's house one day, and they're still friends. They remain friends, like this guy that Jennifer dated, right? So I prank called this guy. I said I was from the ASPCA. I said, listen, we had a anonymous call, and I can't say it correctly. Anonymous. We had an anonymous call that you're abusing your cat. So the guy freaked out on the phone. So I said, I need to ask you some questions, right? I wish I would have got this on video. Oh man, this would have been a great video. I said, do you pet your cat? So the guy's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I said, but like, I have to ask you specific places. Like, do you pet your cat on its stomach? So he goes, yeah, I do. I go, but how low do you go? He goes, what do you mean? I'm just saying, like, is it like in the middle of the stomach or do you go a little lower? He goes, sometimes I go a little lower. I say, okay. I see, that's a little bit of a problem. I say, and anyway, I scared the living shit out of this guy. It was funny. I said, we're going to be sending someone to your house to investigate. The guy shit his pants. It was the funniest thing ever. But now let's go back to my point. Okay. So obviously this guy had an unnatural relationship with his cat. Very unnatural. But does the cat make him happy? Yes. Does he love his cat? Yes. So that's kind of the same thing with people who are gay. In other words, look, they can make each other happy. They can keep good company, good companionship. They can have the same interests, like they like to go to restaurants, they like movies, they like to travel. So, look, all of that stuff is fine. But at the end of the day, after they do the wild thing, they ain't having no baby. There's no baby involved. Okay. That makes it an unnatural act to me. That's all I'm saying. It makes it an unnatural act. That's it. That's all I feel about it. Like, I don't know. It's like I see two guys kissing. It kind of gets me nauseous. I don't know. Look, I'm not, listen, my cousin is gay. Okay. I have a cousin. I'll tell you a funny story. All my life with my cousin, Joe, I always like, we always talked about girls. I wanted to teach him about the birds and the bees. I'm like, Joe, this is how you got to do things. You understand, to a girl, how you go down, you got to do. I was teaching him everything. You understand? So he always knew that about me. Like I was like his like big brother, teaching him everything about life. So one day he calls me up. I'm driving my car. He goes, cousin Richie. I go, yeah. He goes, I got to tell you something, brother. It's very important. I said, what is it? He says, I'm gay. So I literally almost crashed my car into a friggin' tree. It was just, look, it was a shocking comment. Now, the thing is, his father, oh my God, forget him. Listen, my Uncle Joe, I don't want to get specific. This is my mother's brother. This guy is the most, let's just leave it at this way. He does not like anybody who's gay. He's definitely, in my opinion, very prejudiced. And let's just say that he's nuts. Okay. So the first thing I told my cousin was this: get a suitcase. This is what you're going to do. I told him, pack up all your shit. I told him, and run the F out of your house before your father finds out you're gay. I said, don't think, I said, don't hesitate. Get all your shit and just go. Okay. But it turned out that, look, his father hasn't really come to an acceptance that he's gay, but he came a long way. He came a long way. He's really, really trying hard, which I couldn't believe it, to accept it, and he kept the relationship with his son. So I'm just reading some of these comments. AMC is ripping right now. Hold on. Nah. AMC's $4.97. You know what it is, James? I don't even check AMC anymore. I gotta tell you, I really don't. I'm like, I'm at a point with AMC, man, where it's the same effing thing every day. Nothing ever changes. So it's just like I just leave it alone, and I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. Look, I could probably tell just on YouTube. I can tell on YouTube if I start seeing everybody going crazy, if I start seeing everybody excited, that's when it might catch my interest. But I used to be like back 2 years ago, I would check AMC's price constantly. Constantly, I was checking it. Now I hardly do. I hardly even look anymore. It's kind of like just boring. It's like you stare. It's the same effort day. It's $5 and friggin' 30 cents. And it's like you're watching it for hours. Then it goes for down to $5.10. Then it goes under $5. It's like friggin' like you fall asleep. You know what I mean? I got 500. What do you got? DBOL if you want them. Crazy. I didn't want to leave the house because of AMC. And you bought shares at 50 W. But Jack, this is what you don't understand, brother. I actually started buying AMC at $53 a share. What you don't understand, brother, is this. AMC amounts to 10% of my net worth. 10%. American dream. Hey, Father, please admit during financial difficulties right now, and we will open a GoFundMe account for you. Is this the real American dream, or is this a fake account? I wonder if this is the real American dream. I can never tell who's real or who's fake anymore. 555.
Oh, God.
The Italians feel that when the numbers are the same,
Yeah.
it's the sign of the angels. 555. Chad, I did a really crazy live stream. Come here, honey.
I am all waiting.
We talked about some crazy shit in this live stream
Well,
about people who are gay, and
nice.
I just simply said, look, if people are happy, they're happy. God bless.
Yeah.
But the thing is that I just don't feel it's a natural act. That's all. It's like look, man and woman. You understand? A woman can get pregnant. They create a baby. Man and man, you got a surrogate mother or you got to adopt. So I don't see it being a natural act. I mentioned that guy you dated, the guy who was that crazy cat lover. I was telling them about how I told them I was from the ASPCA. I told them that we were going to go investigate him. I told them there was the anonymous call that he was abusing his cat. She's laughing.
That's great.
Back to the Future says hello.
We're going, Sophia. We're going. Everybody's hungry. Hungry. TJF.
See, look, the Catholics. My father was very big with religion, and the priests. It's very ironic because there's a lot of priests in the Catholic Church that are gay, and there was this whole big thing with all these priests. They molested young kids. It's terrible, and I know that the Catholic Church was sued for like $400 million or some crazy shit. And I mean, it's terrible. What a friggin' disgrace. You know what I mean? Like what a horror show that is. You know what I mean? So, I mean, even in the actual Catholic Church, you see things like this going on. I mean, that I can't tell you how disgusting, how horrific. This is supposed to be men who are. This is godly men. They're priests. I can't believe they could do something so horrible like that. I can't believe that someone who looks at Jesus every day, they're in a church, and they made a pact, a vow to serve God that can molest children. I mean, I hate to say this, but these people, in my opinion, they're going to go to hell. And they're priests. So, that is the biggest embarrassment to be a Catholic, that there are these Mama Luke, friggin' Stunan, friggin' priest. I don't know what, listen to me. How could you do something so evil, something so disgusting like that? And listen, I'm a Catholic, but at the same time, what can I tell you? I guess there's bad in everything in this world. There's good people and there's bad people in all facets of life, even in the church. You would never think, right? You would never think that such evil could exist in a church. I still don't know if this is the real American dream. Look, if this is the real American dream, I'm gonna tell you flat out. I've always liked you, brother. I've always supported you, and I think you supported me. And I get the whole entertainment aspect of things. Listen to me, I get it. Okay, I love it when people break balls. You understand? I get the comedy aspect of everything. I get the comedy aspect, but this whole concept that you're saying I'm robbing liquor stores, that I'm trying to kill myself. Okay, it's just going a little bit too far, brother. I have no interest in ever killing myself. I love my life. I love my family. I would never ever do anything like that, and it's just a really kind of fucked up thing to say. No offense, no offense. I'm trying to kill myself. I mean, come on. What's the matter with you? Listen, I'm not here to judge him. Listen, like I just read a comment saying that Dream lives in a tent. Listen, I'm not here to judge American Dream. I'm not here to do that. I don't like to judge nobody. Okay, but the one thing about the Ape Father is this: I'm not going to make up lies. Like I'm not going to say that American Dream, tried to kill himself. I'm not going to say that. You know what I mean? That's a horrible thing to say. You know what I mean? I mean, I just look. I get it. He wants to be funny. He wants to be a comedian. He wants to be an entertainer. But you see, it's kind of like I'll give you an example. Listen to me, American Dream. It's like this guy Dale, RuPaul Dale, Triple Chin Dale. He makes a video saying that if I had a stroke or if I was dying during a live stream, he said that my son would not call 911. This is what Dale said. He said that my son would continue filming me dying. And then he said that afterwards would go masturbate, okay, to that video. See, once again, this is not comedy. This is not entertainment. This is a person going too far, okay? And we all have to learn in life that we have to keep things, you know what I mean, to like a fair, happy medium level of entertainment. That's all. Yeah, that's what this guy said, Dale. And, it's the same thing with American Dream. I mean, you're going around telling people I'm trying to kill myself. What's the matter with you? What are you, nuts? You see, once again, brother, you just go, I think American Dream lost his mind, bro. He's saying that I was under indictment for a sex trafficking ring. Bro, you're losing your mind, man. You're losing your mind, man. I don't know what's happening to you, brother. You're talking crazy. You're spreading lies. Can't you just have fun in another way? Can't you like why can't you make jokes about me that are relatively true? Like example, you can say, "Hey, Father, you're fat. You eat too much food." Like whatever. Break my balls in terms of what's really happening in my life. But all of this crazy shit that you're saying, brother, it's just psychotic, nutty shit. All right, brother. Look, American Dream went bye-bye. American Dream, there's a place called Bellevue. You understand? Listen, it's a nice place. Go, don't be afraid when they put you in a straitjacket. Don't be afraid when they shoot you up with a little Dorazine. It's all good. They're there to help you, brother. They're there. American Dream went bye-bye. he went, cuckoo. All right. Anyway, I gotta go because my wife is looking to kill me. This live stream, because like she's waiting for me. Everybody's hungry here. The live stream is not financial advice. All of my videos are not financial advice. I am not a financial planner. This live stream and all of my videos are for entertainment purposes only. V for victory. God bless. And again, I just want to end the live stream by saying, look, if anybody here is gay, um, in no way, shape, or form did I mean to insult you. Okay. One of my favorite singers is Elton John. You know, I love the guy. What a great piano player. What a super talented guy. And I didn't mean any disrespect. I'm just simply saying that, you know, I just have certain feelings about it that I feel are unnatural. That's all. You know, other than that, whatever people do behind closed doors is their business. Whatever people do that makes them happy in their life is their business. And, you know, God bless. Okay. This guy reported for abuse. The only person who should be reported for abuse is you, WTF, because you can't satisfy your wife anymore. You friggin' tiny schlong, diabetes, high blood pressure, friggin' you probably can't even. This guy, he's shooting blanks. WTF, he's shooting blanks. He's laughing. Anyway, V for victory. Peace out.